Alright, hey guys, Fiddleferret here, and welcome back to another manga first take, and today we're going to be taking a look at the One Piece books released. I don't have very many One Piece books, that's for sure. Of Kuma Miko Girl Meets Bear. And so I've had this book for a little while, and I've really been meaning to read it because I wanted to do a first take on it. And so just to quickly sum it up, this is basically like a coming of age story of a girl that lives way in the backwoods of Japan, but pretty much the whole twist of the series and that is pretty much that she lives with a talking bear. So after my first reading of Kuma Miko, I found that I actually really quite enjoyed it, honestly. It is really just a slice of life kind of adventure, following obviously this young girl as she pretty much wants to go to the city. Her whole thing is she wants to go to the city, she wants to like experience modern life, but the problem is she's never even practically been to the city. She doesn't know how to TV, trains, phone, she's never had any of this stuff. So she really doesn't know, how to cope in the city, and so this is where obviously the bear comes in. So obviously they live together, and she's like this shrine maiden of this long-standing tradition. And one thing about this series I really love is probably the character expressions. The character expressions are done so well as to convey the emotions of all the characters for sure, and how they're feeling. And I like one of the things is especially how our two main characters interact. Miko is very much a stubborn but really kind-hearted girl that just wants to have a different life. She's tired of being just this backwoods bumpkin living where there's nobody and nothing. And then you have Natsu, who's pretty much her caretaker, who she's lived with for a very long time. And they have a very interesting relationship dynamic. And one of the funniest things that happened in the beginning of the series is the legend of the village and why they send a girl to go live with the talking bear, because there used to be a bear that ate the people, but then they sent a girl as a sacrifice, but the bear fell in love with the girl. And then it's it was literally very, I did not see this coming. It was he falls in love with the girl and they had relations. It was oh god, I didn't see that going there that quickly. And so now that's why there are talking bears. At least that's what the legend says. So a lot of these interactions are basically between Miko trying to convince Natsu, the bear, to let her leave. And so it's a lot of just funny interactions as far as dancing and what she's supposed to be doing as her duties as taking care of the shrine. Because at heart, I think it can be easy to forget that Miko is just a 14-year-old girl, and she still, she gets lazy and she gets bored and she loses the will to do things really easily. And so you have these slice of life stories, but what obviously makes this one set apart from all of those is the setting in which this book takes place, and the addition of Natsu as this bear caretaker, which just adds a whole nother flavor to this series and really makes it charming and sweet. Alright guys, I do hope you enjoyed this short little video on my kind of first impressions of Kuma Miko Girl Meets Bear. It's a really cute series. It's a fun, relaxing read. Nothing really intense going on. So if you like slice of life stories, if you want a slight deviation from those kind of stories, or a coming of age story even, this is definitely something for you. If you're looking for something for more action, or something a bit more, I don't know, interesting, this probably isn't for you. This is definitely humor oriented. So that's pretty much a basic kind of overview of the book. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. And anyway guys, I will see you back on the prowl next time.